I'm not actually experiencing the green leaf. I am perceiving the green leaf. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DG. Welcome back. We are here. I'm going to tell you this. If you can grasp what we're about to talk about, it will literally change the trajectory of your life, because this, my friend, is the most important faculty that you are experiencing right now in space and time. But you know the deal. Before we get started, go ahead and hit like, go ahead and hit subscribe, and share this with at least 2 people that you know this is going to resonate with. People always ask me, DG, what do you mean when you say that everybody's a mirror? What do you mean when you say nothing exists outside of you? Here's what I mean. I'm going to make this short. I'm going to make this simple. I'm going to make this easy for you to comprehend. Everything that you're experiencing in life isn't actually what you're experiencing. So if I see a green leaf on a tree, I'm not actually experiencing the green leaf. I am perceiving the green leaf. Because if somebody else was colorblind, they may look at that same green leaf and say, well, that's not green, that's yellow. How is it we are experiencing the same thing, but it's 2 different experiences? It's because of this faculty that we call perception. And here's the beauty of perception. Perception is what your life is. That's what it is. So when you look at a situation, maybe somebody did you wrong, maybe this happened, maybe the coworker said this, it does not matter. What you are actually experiencing is the perception of your mind. And your perception is molded by your past experiences, most of the time unconsciously. So here is the life hack, the one life hack that if you can get this, you can literally do anything and become anyone. You can mold your perception muscle. You can mold the lens through which you view life, and that's what you'll experience. So if you want to experience a life of abundance, let's turn on the abundance perception lens. If you want to experience the life of a happy, healthy relationship, well, let's turn on that perception lens. Because everything on the outside was just mirroring how we were viewing it. Here's the example I'll give you. If I were to take these sunglasses and put them on, I'd say,
wow, look at this. Man, look at the sky. It's got a yellow tint.
The sky doesn't have a yellow tint. It's the glasses that have the yellow tint, and the sky is merely reflecting back to me what I am seeing through this. So if I want to start to see things differently, I must mold the perception that I have of a situation. How do we do that, DG? Simple. Get a piece of paper and write down, what life do you want to experience? How do you want to experience it? And now that we have the energy, we have the emotions that we want to experience, we want to be happy and abundant and fulfilled and content. Now it is our responsibility to start to be intentional with everything we do from experiencing those energies. So maybe things didn't go the way I wanted to at work. I want to experience life through the energy of contentment. So I have to be content with what happened. And this is ultimately how you start to develop this muscle. And like everything else, it is a muscle. The more you start to work on it, the stronger it will get. The most rigid perception that we all have is money. If I were to hold up this dollar right here, you look at this and say, oh wow, that's $1. Really, it's just a piece of paper with a man's face and some numbers and some other print and some other hidden meanings to it. But if we just look at it, we'd say, oh, this is a piece of paper. But for some reason, if I were to hold up this would invoke a different experience to you. So if I rip up this one and I rip up this one, which one in your mind has more value, even though they're just pieces of paper? It's because we've been programmed to perceive these as different values. But if I were to go give this to a squirrel and give this to a rabbit, they wouldn't think anything of it. That is how powerful your lens of perception is. So what if you started changing the way you perceived yourself? What if you started to see yourself as something more than what you are in this present moment, and you only saw yourself as that, using this faculty that we call the imagination? What if you did that? That would be what you would experience. What throws us off is we think this third dimension is just one continuous thing. Nope, it's individual moments called the present that is happening at light speed. So if this moment I choose to perceive myself as X, in the next moment I will yield X. And if we can be intentional with that, each moment that happens fast speed of light, this will start to mold our reality around this new lens of perception that we have. So here's the point. You had all the power as to how you experience this reality. It was through your perception of experiences, situations, and relationships. Most importantly, how you viewed all those things was going to be how you viewed yourself. So this is why it was so important for you to always do the work on yourself. This was going to determine the quality of life that you have in this existence. As always, you know where to find me, you know where to find, and make sure you share this with somebody so you can start helping them change the way they view themselves so the life that they're living can start to conform around it. Until next time, be good. Go ahead and sip, 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 sip. You see that? I just said it so quickly I didn't even know what I was saying.